Hello everyone and welcome to my Hip Hop Gossip For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Drake's lethal chess move, according to Azealia Banks, will expose the music industry. The music business was rocked by Drake's decision to target Universal Music Group, Spotify, and other companies over Kendrick Lamar's "Not Like Us" insult, and it drew harsh internet condemnation. He does, however, have supporters, such as vocal artist Azealia Banks. When someone commented on X that they don't feel sorry for Drake because he tried humbling other artists of 4 years because the machine was behind him, she took to the platform to reply. The user went on to say, now that he no longer has the gun, he wants to burst into tears. No, Playboy. Keep your chest out there. Azealia Banks, on the other hand, disagreed, responding, "Oh, the Drake definitely has the gun." In addition to being the first rapper in history to pull out a theft of such colossal proportions, he is going to crook and Spotify on some minor legal niceties. Additionally, she maintained that his legal action is really such a lethal chess move that will reveal a shady business activities. They won't be able to cook the books, he's going to subpoena literally every platform's records, she added. They'll all have to prove Drake is a pedophile, which would make Spotify and UMG look like idiots. Additionally, she forecasted that K. would be unable to deliver his biting critique of Drake at the Super Bowl halftime show due to Drake's legal actions. She went on to say, Kendrick won't be able to perform because they don't like us. Everyone is going to gag at how this plays out. Jay's is going to have been bodied by a singing N ######. Joe Budden asserted that Drake had been protected, claiming that UMG CEO Lucian Grange had his back, much like the critic Azealia Banks addressed. But after spending 15 years creating enemies, he blew up at Drake, calling him a selfish lying manipulative sack of s #####, whose past was coming back to haunt him. However, Azealia Banks is committed, no matter what happens. In any case, she cried, "I'm so perched. I sincerely want to see how this plays out." In any event, this s #### is unquestionably going to become case law in the music industry. People always say things like, "Oh, Drake is soft," and blah blah, but it's really wonderful to witness a modern rap feud not turn violent. I can support this s #### with my nerdy ass. Some are interpreting Yasuka, Drake's Her Loss cover model, as a sign that she no longer supports OVO artist Kendrick Lamar because she is so into the rapper's new album. GNX received a lot of appreciation from Yasuka, a well-known model and Twitch streamer, during a stream earlier this week. She declared, "This album that Kendrick released is for the world. We could go back 2 or 3 songs, and he wouldn't even mention bro. Like many of us, he's on some stuff at this stage in his life, where you have a limit on how much you allow other people mess with you. This is just his way of saying to the world, nobody is fucking playing with me," she added. Fans couldn't help but believe that Yasuka and Kendrick Lamar are riding together in the beef when the video first appeared on social media. One user commented, "This is a really important statement. Good people go to bat when they mess with other good people. I bet Drizzy gon' sue her for this," laughing emojis, another person said. The last statement, of course, was a reference to Drake's recent court documents in which he accused UMG of utilizing payola and streaming bots to artificially increase the track's popularity. He has also asserted that he was defamed by UMG, the parent company of his label Republic and the longtime home of Kendrick's Interscope, who knowingly released a song accusing him of pedophilia. Regretfully for Drizzy, sales of A Not Like Us have risen by an astounding 440% since he filed the petitions on Monday, and the song's streams have soared by 20%, according to Talk of the Charts. Additionally, Not Like Us has soared back up the rankings on Spotify and Apple Music, rising 16 spots on the latter's global chart. Next week's Billboard Hot 100, which Not Like Us previously topped in May and again in July after the premiere of its music video, is also expected to show this surge in popularity. Drake isn't the luckiest when it comes to high-stakes sports wagering, but Joe Rogan thinks his luck might change if he follows the veteran UFC analyst's advice when betting on boxing and mixed martial arts bouts. On his podcast, which is among the most popular in the world, Rogan could talk about a wide range of topics with the Toronto superstar. There may have been an inside look at the conflict that rocked hip-hop culture when his latest accusations against Universal Music Group and others over Kendrick Lamar's vicious jab, Not Like Us, went viral on social media. Joe Rogan, though, would prefer to discuss his lost wagers worth millions of dollars with Drake. Rogan claimed that he might be able to assist the OVO founder in finally overcoming the infamous Drake curse. During a recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience podcast, he discussed the concept with producer Scott Storch. Rogan started, "I want to contact Drake and discuss his fight picks with him. That guy loses more money in battles. I want to give him a call." Drake has also had some significant victories, according to Rogan's producer, including his latest wager of over $500,000 on Jon Jones, who defeated Stipe Miocic at UFC 309 earlier this month. However, Rogan brushed the victory off, saying it was obvious. In any case, Rogan continued, "That's what I would have thought would happen. That wager is simple." Scott Storch, meanwhile, stated that he had been blocked numerous times despite his sincere desire to collaborate with Drake. He said, "I truly want to collaborate with Drake. However, I've been stuck with Drake. For whatever reason, I haven't been able to, even though I know Drake loves me and my production." Drake's record on boxing and UFC betting is not entirely consistent. In 2022, he lost an incredible $2 million when he gambled on Israel Adesanya. More recently, when Mike Tyson lost to Jake Paul, Drake bid farewell to a cool $355,000. However, he earned more than $1 million earlier this year when Alex Pereira defeated Jamal Hill in a UFC 300 title bout. In 2022, he also received a dividend of $3.7 million. At UFC London, he accurately picked Paddy Pimblett and Molly McCann to prevail in their respective bouts. The music business was rocked by Drake's decision to target Universal Music Group, Spotify, and other companies over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us insult, and it drew harsh internet condemnation. He does, however, have supporters, such as vocal artist Azealia Banks.